Hey everybody, it's Jim with the Friday Video, and I am in Mustang, and I'm going to talk with our good friend Steven, who's doing a great job here in Mustang at the National Guard Center in Mustang. They put a lot of people through here most every weekend, reserves, and sometimes 400, 500 people come through here, and guess what? They bring dirt with them. And so they have to keep this place clean, and it looks great. It's spit polished and shined. Just was talking with the gentlemen who are in charge of the facility, and they love Steven. They said, you guys are always going to have a contract with us as long as you don't take Steven away from us. So we're not going to do that. I want to mention one thing to you all that is top of mind with me, and that's our Begin at Home program. Most of you hopefully know about it, but if you don't, I want you to ask about it and find out some more. But let me just tell you very briefly what it's designed to do. We have 2 full-time employees whose job is to help people, help employees of Goodwill, whatever area you're working in, help you with any problems you're having, even outside of work. So you might be having a housing problem, you might have a food scarcity problem, you might have a transportation problem. We want to help you with that. And so Dustin and Candace are our full-time Begin at Home specialists. Raise your hand if you're having an issue and a problem. We help people overcome challenges to work. That's our mission statement, and we want to help you. So don't be bashful, get in contact. If you don't know about the program and you need some help, ask your supervisor and they can plug you in and connect you with Candace and with Dustin. Great, thanks for doing that. And I know that there's lots of challenges out there with, the Omicron virus and financial challenges and that kind of stuff. So don't be bashful about raising your hand and asking for help. All right, well, last August we had an event called Work the Runway, and we had a number of our employees who were models of clothes from Goodwill, and man, it was a terrific night. It was a fundraiser to help us fuel our Job Connection Center and our Mobile Job Connection Center. And guess who one of the great models was? It was Steven. And you can tell he's a styling kind of guy. So Steven, I want you to kind of introduce yourself and tell folks about your work with Goodwill, how long you've been here, how you got here, what you like about it.
Steven, and I've been with Goodwill a little over 5 years. I love it. I love Goodwill. I love the organization. I love being a team player. And I learned about Goodwill through a cousin of mine that had been with Goodwill for almost 20 years, Greg Norman. And that's it. I just love it. I love it out here, and I love leaving the city every day. And, I'm going to be here. Yeah, I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah. So in fact, Steven is so dedicated. One of the gentlemen here who runs the center was telling me that the only time he's had any problems with Steven is when Steven was sick and he was still trying to work here, and he had to make Steven go home because Steven's so dedicated.
Yeah, he did.
So one of the things that we talked about before we got on camera was I told you could talk about anything you wanted to talk about, including anything you want to say about Chris Bachman, the boss man over here.
Great boss. Great boss.
Now we don't want you lying.
No. Great boss. I don't have nothing bad to say about anyone, really. Like I said, I love the organization, period. You're a good boss, he's a good boss, and I'm a good boss because I was a good learner.
Yeah.
I was a good, you can't be a good boss if you're not a good student.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What's the key to learning your job well, do you think?
Paying attention, do what you say you're gonna do, and stick to your guns. Stick to your guns. But it's basically just paying attention and being a good listener. Listening to somebody, because you never know what somebody's going through. I can't guess. You have to talk to people.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Good. Well, I always ask folks that I talk with on the Friday Video, do you have any advice that you'd like to give to other employees, or maybe any advice you want to give me, because I could use some advice.
No, I don't have no advice for you. Employees just do your best, do your job, do what you say you're gonna do, and everything will work smooth. But I ain't had no problems. I haven't had no problems. But yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, very good. All right. Well, I told Stephen he did such a great job at as a model and worked the runway that probably some television network or a movie maker was going to try to grab him away from us, but we weren't going to let him go. So, all right, that's all for this week's Friday video. If you've got any suggestions or advice or information you want to communicate to me, send me an email, give me a call, and we love hearing from folks. I really love getting out in the field and hearing great things from folks. I was at Rescue Mission the other day. I'll just say this real quick. I was at Rescue Mission. I was talking to one of their employees about services that we're providing through our Employment Essentials training. And this lady said to me, one of my employees is going through that, and when he came in the morning, he was all bent down like this, but when he found out that he could get in this class, then now he's walking like this. And since he's been learning so much, now he's walking like this, really tall. So it's a great service that we're providing to the community. And why we're able to do that is because people like Stephen, Virginia who works here, Bob who works here, people in stores, people in HR, finance, asset protection, safety, all you folks are pulling together, folks in the warehouse and our drivers. Love you guys, appreciate you. Thank you so much for all you do. See ya.